Rafi Mediavilla from Criticólogos, and let's talk about Sonic. Today we're gonna start talking about Keanu Reeves writing the voice of Shadow, and I absolutely love whatever able to do with the characters and whatever to do with Keanu Reeves. And I obviously added a little bit of a darker tone to this movie, to the story, as we have seen in the previous two. It was more of a lighter tone, obviously, but I was expected. It was needed. It was something that the character had to bring to the story. So I absolutely love what they were able to do. I absolutely love that the narrative of the movie is mostly driven by emotions. The shadow is not a big bad of the movie. Mostly the emotions that he shares with Sonic when it comes to rage, when it comes to revenge, when it comes to this great guilt. That's basically what drives the narrative of the story, and it works to me. It worked really well. The Tails and Knuckles this time around, they absolutely feel like secondary characters. They stayed in the background. They were brought in when they were needed, and they added a little bit more. Obviously, I think the script this time around felt a little bit more polished when it comes to the jokes. They landed better. They felt more modern. I think people would relate to them. I feel like people were laughing because of it. I related to a bunch of them. I think a lot of people were related to the jokes that they were landing. And obviously Jim Carrey as Robotnik, I felt this time around his character wasn't needed. It wouldn't affect the story and the plot and how it went about if he wasn't there, but it added obviously a lot of comedic relief that it works, and it's great as Robotnik obviously. But more than anything, I think the animation is great, as we have seen in the previous two entries, and the end credit scenes. Are gonna have fans hyped for what's coming up next, because obviously it expands the universe of Sonic, and I know fans of the video games are eating good, and fans of Sonic are hyped for what's coming up next. If you saw the movie, let me know what you thought of it in the comments.